Kickoff by number 23, Denisha Crawford. Ball received by number 81, KJ. The Fire will take off, 1st and 10.
All right, welcome
the ball
everyone.
Spot on the 48-yard line.
I am live now. If you can hear me, please start commenting in the comment section because I'm in a different location today and I'm trying to make sure you guys are good. So start giving me some comments in that comment section. Let me know that you're seeing everything that you need to see. That was a beautiful pass from the quarterback. He was unable to pull it in. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Very good pass
by number 95, Little T.
It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Short run by number 6, Cool Breeze, gain of 4. Gain of 4, the ball will be spotted on the 48-yard line. 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Rage. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you're feeling very hot, feel free to stop by our concession stands and get you a cold bottle of water or maybe a refreshing Coke. First down, Atlanta Rage, run by number 12, Madison.
I'm not sure why that wasn't a horse collar any more than it was the last game we played, but it's going to be a first down. She wasn't yanked backwards, so maybe that's why, but they definitely jumped on her from the back. That's a good scramble, good decision by Maddie just to pick up that first down. No need to force something when you've got the first down with those legs. Let's get it.
Short game run by number 6, Cool Breeze.
I actually like the patience right there by Cool Breeze, but I think
tackled by number 54, Nikki Treble.
Actually could have bounced that one out to the far right or even cut it back to the left. She didn't trust her speed right there, and I think she's got it. But I do like her patience.
Big run by number 6, Cool Breeze.
I really like this offensive
Gain of 7.
line.
It is now 3rd and 3.
And that run game is
Ball
strong.
spotted at the 32-yard line.
Gonna be 3rd and a long 2, short 3. But it's pretty much solid 3. Right here's play action pass, pop across the middle, probably will be wide open if they have that in their playbook. Because they're definitely coming up against that run, thinking on 3rd and 3. See, they're already coming. I think, yeah, they're gonna call her out of bounds.
Incomplete pass to number 23, BB. Fourth and 3.
Just noticed that.
First down, Rays, number 30 with the big run, Camille Dunnings. Ball will be spotted at the 31-yard line. Short game by number 30, Camille Dunnings. Tackled by number 25, Blue McFarland.
All right, I got a few people in the live. Go ahead and tell me where you're tuning in from and who you're supporting on the team. Let your players know you are present, though you are from afar. Let me know where you're coming in from. Currently, it is 10 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. It is 0-0, but Atlanta has an impressive drive going. They have the ball 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line. And we just stepped back, so we're going to lose 5 on that. It'll be 2nd and 14 from the 30. 2nd and 14 from the 30.
Ball start on the Atlanta Rays. Repeat 2nd down. Also 5 yards.
I am up in the booth today, so I'm behind somewhat of tinted glass, but let me know how this sun is affecting how it's coming through for you guys. Okay, I see I got an Alabama fan tuning in. Your daughter's number 3 on Alabama. That's got to be pass interference right there. We'll take it. Well, I will say, Miss Blunt, I'm glad you are able to take in the game today. Do not be offended by the fact my daughter plays for Atlanta.
Pass interference on number 47, Jasmine Nelson. First down.
This feed may be a little biased, but I hope you are able to enjoy
Ball
seeing
be
your
spotted
daughter
at the
play.
15-yard line.
Welcome to the live. Are you in Birmingham by any chance? My daughter will be the smallest
No gain by
defensive
number
back
30,
that you'll see.
tackled by number 11, Adrian Marsh.
My daughter will be the smallest defensive back you will see. Number 17.
2nd and 10.
Number 17. Defensive back. My man Niles, welcome to the live, buddy. Your daughter had a couple of big runs. I'm hoping you've seen those as you've been in here. That's brought in. That's going to be a touchdown over the shoulder catch.
Touchdown! Catch by number 95, Little T. Ladies and gentlemen, get up and celebrate your race!
And unfortunately, that was in the area I was afraid it would be. As I mentioned, I am in the booth today, and they had a cutoff frame window right at that corner. So my apologies that you probably didn't see the actual catch. But it was a nice over-the-shoulder catch by number 95. If I'm able to move, I will do that just in case. But let me know if you saw that catch. I know it was right at the point that you probably didn't because of this border right here where you see the black border on the side. That is where my window ends. So if you didn't get that,
Penalty on Atlanta Rage before the kickoff. Too many men on the field. The extra point to try. Five-yard penalty. They will repeat the point after try.
All right, Miss Blunt in Houston right now. When you get back to Birmingham, go to me and my wife's favorite place, which is Fat Charles Food Truck, and enjoy something.
And the kick is good.
And if you haven't been before, I know you're out
As of
there.
right now, the score is 7 for the Atlanta Rage and 0 for the Alabama Fire.
If you have not been before,
Ladies and gentlemen, get to your feet, make some noise as the Rage comes to the field and defends for the first time.
make sure to patronize Fat Charles Food Truck. Fat Charles. I get nothing for telling you that, but the food is that good in my opinion. So make sure to cater to Fat Charles Food Truck, Birmingham, Alabama. So my little one right now is on the top of the screen, far sideline. That kickoff is going to go out of bounds, so it will be taken by penalty by the Alabama Fire, probably somewhere around the 40-yard line.
Illegal kick by number 95.
Honestly, Fat Charles will change locations, but you can see them. They have a Facebook page, and also, I believe they have a Instagram. I can confirm with my wife.
The Fire will take the field on the 37-yard line.
Definitely, if you Google Fat Charles in Birmingham, Alabama. But I know they have a Facebook page. I'm pretty sure they also have a Instagram. And they will tell you their locations.
Run by number 11, Adrian Marsh. And that is good for a first down.
Unfortunately, we had a player down on a knee, so they're going to have to come out for a play, but at least they are okay. Never want to see anyone get hurt. That's both sides of the ball, Alabama and Atlanta. We would like to see everyone leave the same way they came.
Correction, second down.
That ball will fall a little short, and that's lucky for Alabama because if it was a little higher, I think our safety would have picked that one off. It's going to be second. No, it has to be third. It's going to be third and about 4. Third and long 4, short 5. That's a nice hard run, but that defensive front 7 is not going to allow
11, Adrian Marsh,
very much at all.
Tackled by the Atlanta Rage.
Everyone in the feed, please like the video.
And we have an injury timeout on the field.
Please like the video, and if you have not already, please subscribe. If you are a fan of Atlanta, I will be doing all of their games. And if you are a fan of Alabama and just want to be able to see a live game, if you're not able to, then I'll be doing all Atlanta games. And if you will subscribe, just to subscribe, you can even cut the notifications off if you like. But that'll help grow my channel and get me out there as far as people being able to view women's football in general. My sports channel, GD Sports Network, the GD does stand for Girl Dad. And I am a proud girl dad and a women's sports supporter. So please give me a like, a subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, be sure to check out the ICT tent located by the entry. The Interactive College of Technology of Georgia is located in Mall, Georgia. Please feel free to stop by and check out the tent. We have active recruiters today.
And after you subscribe, go ahead and share the video.
Let's clap it up for her, ladies and gentlemen, as she walks off the field.
Share the video. That way anyone involved in women's football can see these feeds, and we can help grow the sport as we grow my channel. I won't lie, I'm growing my channel, but it also grow the sport. That looks like it's going to be offsides by Atlanta, and that will probably give them an automatic first. Oh, well, they're saying false start. They're saying that's against Alabama. I did think it was Atlanta, I'll be honest. She must have been drawn off sides. So that'll make it a little more difficult for Alabama to complete the 4th down. And I would have to say it was on Alabama because there's a young lady in the huddle doing push-ups. So they know they moved.
Offsides with number 99 on the defense.
Okay, so the referees are all confused. They did the symbol for false start, and yet they are saying that it was offside. So I'm not sure why the young lady from Alabama was doing push-ups for someone being offsides, but hey, 1st and 10, Alabama at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, Alabama at the 48. Hello, Elizabeth, Miss Morton. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Welcome to the channel. That was an amazing catch, and it's going to go in for the touchdown.
Touchdown by number 3, Destiny Nelson. And that gives the Fire 6 points on the board.
That was an amazing
by
catch.
Number 12, Adrian Brisky.
All hands, high pointed it, took it out of the air, and ran into the end zone. That will bring the score to Atlanta 7, Alabama 6. Atlanta 7, Alabama 6, pending the extra point. I did not get the number of that receiver, but that was a nice catch. Destiny Nelson, number 3. I'm not sure if that was her. Can you confirm or deny, Ms. Blunt? Can you confirm or deny what position your daughter plays? Looks like they got
And
that
the
across
assist
the
is good.
line.
Handoff to number 11, Adrian
That's gonna
Marsh.
be
With that 2-point conversion, the Fire take the
points.
lead, 8-7.
8 for Alabama, 7 for Atlanta. Now I have moved my tripod as close to the window as possible.
If you are feeling hungry
See if
out
I can
there,
get these edges.
or feeling a little thirsty, feel free to stop by the concession stands, get you a nice,
It's right on the border.
cold, refreshing Sprite, and get a hot dog to go with it.
I'm gonna go back to the left and see if I've got just enough past that window ledge. It's still gonna be hard to get that corner there. So I pray that they don't keep painting these edges, but that's what we got here. That 2-point conversion was good. So, Ms. Blunt, are you confirming that your daughter caught that touchdown? It's a heck of a catch if it was her. Congratulations. And that was a great catch on that play and caught the ball and got on down the field. That onside kick is picked up by the front line and fumbled. So we're going to see who got it. It looks like Atlanta will recover. We had the front line pick it up and run. And oftentimes that will result in a fumble. Atlanta was able to recover that, so they'll be taking over possession right inside the 50-yard line. It will be 1st and 10, Atlanta. So with 6:31 to go in the first quarter, the score is Atlanta Rage 7, Alabama Fire 8.
The kickoff was received by number 89, Rose. The Rage will take the field, first down.
All right, Miss Blunt, well, what I can say is my daughter actually shares time at that corner. So she wasn't on the field at that moment. But I'm sure your baby girl and my baby girl will meet. So
After further discussion of all these spotted at the 48-yard line.
we'll keep our eyes on that matchup. But yeah, that was a great catch and run. First and 10, inside run. It's going to go for about a gain of 5.
Run by number 6, Cool Breeze. She is tackled by number 2, waiting to see it, Thomas. Gain of 5.
Yes, ma'am. That's Cool Breeze.
Another big run by number 6, Cool Breeze. She is taken down by number 23, Denitra Crawford. That run is good for a first down.
I love how the young lady runs. She gets north and south and gets those yards. She doesn't spend too much time running east and west. She gets north and south and gets yards. I like that. Positive yardage.
Gain of 3 by number 6, Cool Breeze.
And yes, Ms. Blunt, that's the way we do it. We try and support all the young ladies. When we played in Alabama, I actually purchased my tickets online, and I did assign them to some random Alabama player who I obviously don't know, but I know the players get credit for ticket sales, so I put my 3 tickets on someone. So That is how we do it. We try and support all the young ladies and make sure we grow the sport. It's going to be 2nd and 7. That's going in.
And put on the board for 6, number 95, Little T, her 2nd TD of the day.
Little T is at it today.
Puts the Rage up 13-8.
That's a good ball, Maddie! Pinning the extra point. Look like we may have a shootout today. Last time it was a defensive battle won by Atlanta 21-6. Their defense actually didn't give up a score. They had Alabama scoring a punt return, but today it looks like it may be a little different. That kick is going to sail to the left, or to the right, I'm sorry.
And the kick is no good.
The actual left of the goal post, but from your
After
viewing,
drive,
it will be to the right.
13, Alabama 8.
13-8. Now, I will say the Atlanta Rage are playing up a division. And this will be a big win for them regardless. I know they won last week, but even to play these young ladies tough is a plus because last year we lost both games to Alabama. And this is a much improved team fielding for Atlanta. And anytime you're playing Alabama, you're playing a tough team. So we'd like to see competition at its finest. We like to see everybody stay healthy.
Substitution at the kicker, number 15, Kate Holland.
Like to see everybody in
Ladies
safe.
and gentlemen, let's stand up to our feet as they kick off the ball. Let's get a big rage chant. Big rage, big rage, big rage, big rage, big rage.
So with 4:26 to go in the first quarter, we've got a score of 13-8 with Atlanta leading. Looks like the T
Let's
is...
get that defense fired up. Let's get it one more time. Big rage, big rage. Let's go, Pearl. Get into it. Let's go, baby. Kick return by number 3, Destiny Nelson.
All right, there's going to be a decent kick return on that play. Looks like they're going to scrimmage just short of the 50 at
That ball
about the
returns to the
49.
49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Alabama Fire.
They will start at the 49-yard line. And looks like my baby girl got caught inside and paid for it for trying to cheat inside. Looks like they got around her outside edge there. And it looks like she took a block she didn't have to take. So she's going to have to learn how to hang out over there on that sideline, protect the sideline. Pitch to the right. And that is number 3 being forced out of bounds after a gain of about 3. Looks like they're going to give her 2 to the
Run by number 3, Destiny
49-yard
Nelson,
line.
for a short gain.
Niles, my man, that was a nice pass. Maddie has been looking really good this season. I think she's trying to go all pro. That was a good ball. And unfortunately, the one she dropped in the left corner of the end zone wasn't caught on film because I'm in the booth and it cut me off with the windowsill. But yeah, she's been throwing some nice passes. That was a fake pitch to the right.
Incomplete pass by number 12.
And the quarterback tried to throw back to the left. Falls incomplete. My baby girl is 22. 22. She'll be 23 in September. You said your baby girl was the baby. How old is she? Oh!
Fumble on the play, but the ball is recovered by number 12. The Fire will maintain, and it is a 4th down.
All right, 19, the baby of the team. Yeah, my daughter, I don't know if she's the youngest, she's just the smallest. 5 feet, about 100 pounds. So, and that's bulking up from last year being 5 feet and 90 pounds. Her nickname on the team is Little Bit, Lilbit, so it is fitting. Looks like Alabama will be punting on 4th and 14. Not sure what the flag is there, if it's going to be a hold or a face mask of some sort, but looks like Alabama was pointing our way, so it may go against the Rage. And to think your baby looks big compared to mine.
Kicked by number 11, fielded by number 81, KJ. However, there was a penalty on the Atlanta Rage, a block in the back by number 23.
All right, that's going to set the Rage back.
Oh, sorry. Number 20, by number 23, BB.
It's going to set the Rage back to the 31 where they'll be scrimmaging, 1st and 10.
Rage will take the ball on the 31-yard line, 1st down.
Clock is winding. It is 1:13 to go in the 1st quarter. And it is Atlanta Rage 13, Alabama 8. That's Cool Breeze with some tough running.
Run by number 6, Cool Breeze. Taken down by number 16, Yasmin Boyd.
I'm telling you, that young lady knows how to get north and south. She gets that ball up the field. That's a gain of, looks like it's going to be right at 10. They're going to give it a 1st. And she knows how to get in between those tackles and get some yards.
And that run was good for a 1st down.
Not the biggest back, but definitely running hard. Running the daylight. I definitely like how she runs. All right, that's going to set up a 1st and 10 at the 41. Atlanta, this should be the last play of the 1st quarter, last play of the 1st quarter. Looks like they went with the heavy set backfield. Trying to get to the outside there. It's going to be right at a loss of 1. So that'll be at the end of the 1st quarter.
The short log by number by 42, DG. 2nd and 11.
Yes, so
And that was in the quarter. What an exciting 1st quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The Rage 13, the Alabama Fire 8.
15 minutes in the books. We've got Atlanta 13, Alabama 8.
Remember, at this point in time, feel free to visit our concession stand, get you a nice refreshing drink, a good snack. And most importantly, stay hydrated out there. As a reminder, we are celebrating women in sports today, so we do want to give a round of applause again not only to our competitors out there on the field, but also our officials and coaches. So stand up and give them a round of applause for all the women who are here tonight, officiating as well as coaching. You deserve it.
Hey man, it'll get you. All right, so we're set up to go. Beginning of the second quarter. Atlanta will be scrimmaging from right at the 40, 2nd and 11. Second quarter is about to begin. Looked like that may have been a busted play, because that looked like she might have wanted to hand it off and then thought about a pass and then just slid down. So I'm not quite sure what went wrong. There's a flag on the play. We'll see what that is. And that too was against Alabama or Atlanta. So that was a total blown up play for Atlanta. It may cost them a down, or if they take the penalty, they'll repeat second. But yeah, that was a total busted play.
Quarterback keeper by number 12, Maddie. However, that short gain will be negated by a flag on a play.
Okay, so they are walking something off.
Holding on the offense.
They're marking back 10 yards, so I'm not sure what the call was, because it almost looked like it was pre-penalty, but I guess they're saying blocking the back maybe.
10-yard penalty. The ball will be spotted on the 30-yard line.
I didn't hear exactly what the call was, but they will be scrimmaging from the 30, so it will be 2nd and 20. 2nd and 20. Ball is caught. It's a heck of a throw in it.
Big pass from number 12, Maddie, to number 7, Nooney. That is good for a Rage first down.
That's how you get it in one chunk, that's for sure. Maddie is out here throwing some great passes, and she's getting help with her receivers making the catches. That's going to set up 1st and 10 at the 40. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Handoff to number 30, Camel. She is tackled for a no gain.
Great patience, but unfortunately the play just didn't develop. So right as she tried to bounce it outside, she was tackled right around the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a gain of, well, very short, if any, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 40.
2nd and 10.
Looks like it may be good for a first.
Big game by number 5, Little T, and that run is good for a first down.
Yeah, she's going to get the ball down inside the 30. It'll be scrimmaging 1st and 10 at the 26. So this is another good drive going for Atlanta. Looking to capitalize on this drive. I believe they said stop the clock, but the clock is still running, so I'm not quite sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget at some
there's
point
a player
in time,
down.
Feel free to
I'm not
visit
sure why the
the
clock is running.
ICT tent located right by the concession stands. We have recruiters. Their campus is located in Chamblee, Georgia. Feel free to stop by and get some information. This may be some information that could change your career.
Looks like the young lady that dove to make the play on the sideline was slow to get up. She's up on both feet now, so she may be able to walk this one off. Looks like number 23. She may have dove to make the tackle and possibly...
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Demetria Crawford. She is okay.
Yeah, she may have possibly knocked the wind out of herself. She's up and walking off just fine, so we're hoping that's all it was, just a loss of wind. Sometimes you dive and you land perfectly on that xiphoid process, and it's unforgiving. You will not be getting up anytime soon when that happens, but she is walking off fine right now, so we're hoping that's all that happened.
First and 10 for the Rays. The ball will be spotted on the 26-yard line. Short run by number 6, Cool Breeze, tackled by number 11, Adrian Marsh, and number 21, Montrese Crack. Run by number 6, Cool Breeze.
All right, this run game is
That
starting
is
to eat.
good for a first down.
I'm trying to slide down a little bit and see if I can get a better angle when we're on this side of the field. Yeah, that's going to give us the full field there, if I am correct. Oh my gosh, that was a catch in the back of the end zone there. That was a beautiful catch. Well, one said touchdown, and I guess the other said not quite. I'm a little confused. I am a little confused. I guess the one over here called touchdown, and the one over there said it wasn't. Or maybe it is. It looks like they're setting up at the 3 for the extra point. So yeah, that was a touchdown. Okay, they're
Correction, ladies
confusing
and
me.
gentlemen, it is a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a great catch in the back of the end zone.
Touchdown by number 81.
Number 81, that's a great catch. That's a great catch. One thing Atlanta has this year is a complete team because this offense is rolling and the defense is usually holding pretty
Timeout
well.
taken by the Atlanta Rays.
With 10:53 to go in the second quarter, we've got a score of Atlanta 19, Alabama 8, and Atlanta is pending the extra point. They may go for 2 to try and even it up. or they may just take the solo. But that was a great catch by number 81. Miss Madison Frazier is definitely putting in a bid to be first team All-American or All-Pro, whichever it is the league considers this division. But I do know that she's been throwing the ball very well this year, very well. She's in.
And that two-point conversion is good by number 95, Little T. Not only does she catch, kicks, she also runs. Atlanta Rays 21, Alabama Fire 8.
I tell you now, these receivers are paying off the quarterback's passes today. We had a couple of drops, maybe the first weekend. Not quite sure it was the first weekend or second. You know, a couple of drops that, quite frankly, she threw some good passes, but man, you can see the improvement. You can see the improvement. These ladies are running good routes. Madison is throwing the ball where it needs to be, and they are being rewarded on the field statistically and on the scoreboard. All right, we're set to kick off.
Big rage, big rage, big rage. Kick returned by number 3, Destiny Nelson.
And my baby learned her lesson on that play. She hung out
Ball
on the
will be spotted
outside.
at the 30-yard line.
Great play, hanging out on the outside, making sure she wasn't able to bounce out, and the interior defenders were able to complete the tackle. That's how you do it, baby girl, because last time you got caught inside and gave up the edge. Way to receive coaching and way to come back out and do it the right way. Good job. All right, that will put Alabama back at offense at the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. We're going to have a single back for a receiver set. On this sideline nearest to us is number 3. There's going to be a run that's going to be stopped for close to nothing. That's good defense there. Yeah, that's good defense.
Short run, tackled by number 0, Nike, as well as number 20.
That's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 13. And that will be from the 27-yard line. Loss of 3, placing the ball at the 27-yard line. And we're going to have 2nd and 13.
The ball will be split on the 27-yard line.
I think right here,
2nd and 13.
defensive line is going to be able to pin their ears back a little bit and go after the passer. So we're going to have good defense on the back end. That ball is going to be a little short,
That pass is incomplete, intended for number 25, Blue McFarland. It is now 3rd down.
Smart play call. Knowing that the D-line had the opportunity to just come after the quarterback, they got it out of there quick. Unfortunately for Alabama, it's going to fall short. With 9 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the second quarter, we've got a score of
Fans, get
Atlanta.
up to your feet right now. You're enraged. Need your help as for a big third down stop. Let's get up and let's get a big rage chant. Make some noise.
Score is Atlanta 21, Alabama 8. Third and 13 with 9:49 to go in the second quarter. Welcome, Miss Roberts. Let me know where you're tuning in from and who you're rooting for.
Incomplete pass intended for number 1, Marquisha Body. It is now 4th down.
Right, that incompletion will bring up 4th and 13 from the 27-yard line. Looks like they are in punt formation. It's going to be a short kick. And that's going to be fielded by number 23.
Punted by number 21, Montrese Presley. Fielded by number 23, BB. Short game. Your Atlanta Rays will take over on a first down. Ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line.
Very heads-up play by number 23 and good hands to complete the catch, because oftentimes someone tries to make that catch and they end up fumbling it and it turns into a turnover.
Just a friendly reminder, even though there is an overcast, please stay hydrated. Temperature in the mid-80s.
Great heads-up play by number 23 and good hands to field that, saving her team some yardage from the ball, possibly bouncing downfield. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 36. We're going to have a timeout by Alabama. Timeout, Alabama. So with 9 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the half,
the Alabama Fire will take a
timeout, Alabama.
They have 1 remaining.
All right, Miss Roberts, I like that combination. You're in Birmingham and rooting for the Rage. You better be safe out there. But we definitely appreciate the love coming from Birmingham for the Atlanta Rage. Do you have a player on the team? Or are you just a fan of women's football and the Rage happen to be your team? But we definitely appreciate the support.
If you haven't already, feel free to check out the Atlanta Rage on social media. Check out their Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook pages.
And now, Ms. Roberts, I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Ms. Blunt. You being in Birmingham, are you familiar with Fat Charles food truck? Fat Charles Barbecue. I think it's called Fat Charles Barbecue. Are you familiar with that? If you are not, look them up and give them a try. I do not really do reviews and such online and don't necessarily shout out a whole lot of different things, but I like their food. Let me know what you think. That was strung out well by that Alabama defense. Strung out well.
Hand off to number 6, Cool Breeze.
They gave her nowhere to cut up.
Backfield, Katrina Fincher.
And they gave her nowhere to cut up. That was good defensive play on the outside by number 4 and number 3 with outside contained. She had no outside to bounce to, and there were no cut-up lanes, so give the Alabama defense credit on that play. Take the short loss and live to play another down. Right, that's going to be
Big
a
game
nice
by
run
number
off
6,
tackle.
Cool Breeze.
Cool Breeze is eating today. That's going to be a gain of about 10, but considering the loss on first, it's still going to be 3rd and 1. Okay, Miss Roberts, you playing the WNFC? Do you play for the
And she
team
is
there?
still moving. Cool Breeze with a nice run for the first down.
You play for the team there in Alabama, or are you with the Atlanta Phoenix and you guys are in Alabama this weekend? Okay, so you know about Fat Charles. I can tell by how many S's you put. That's some good food right there. That's one of the places my wife actually follows on social media, because when we're in the area, we're going to go see him. First and 10 at the 24. Once again, back to the run. That's a nice hard run. I'm telling you, Cool Breeze is not the biggest, but she runs hard.
Number 30, Camel.
Okay, well, that was number 30. That was number 30, and number 30 definitely runs hard. There's no question on that. She comes with a little size and a little oomph, and when you hit her, you know it. So that's a good run. Pickup of about 6. That's my man Niles the Dragon. Your baby girl runs hard, man. That's a good run right there. Miss Houston, welcome back. Savannah, welcome back.
Another run by number 30, Camille Dunnings. That is good for a first down.
Miss Houston, I want to thank you for the subscription. I did subscribe to your channel as well. Told my wife, I know you have a soap
Short run
shop
by
out
number
there.
30,
If you
Camille Dunnings. Short
have
game.
the ability for online orders and such, let me know. Let me know. I did not look fully into your page. I did add the subscription. I want to support who supports me. But that being said, if you are able to order things online, let me know in the chat and we'll definitely look you up. I definitely want to support everybody who supports me, and we'll keep it moving. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 5 from around the 7-yard line. That is a nice run off that left side, because that cutback was there and she made the most of that play. I like that. Once again, number 30,
Camille Dunnings.
Miss Dunnings is running to daylight, and that's going to bring up, I thought it was already second.
Second down, the ball is spotted on the 4-yard line.
But it's, we need 2 for the first and 3 for the touchdown. Once again, back to Miss Dunning, and she doesn't want the first. She wants it all.
It is.
She wants it all.
Touchdown by number 30, Camille Dunnings, a.k.a. the Camel.
All right, Miss Roberts. I'm going to have to look you up. Give me your information. What number, what position. And even if it's looking back at some stuff on YouTube, I'll look you up. That touchdown.
27 for the Rage. The Fire have 8.
That touchdown with 5 minutes and 18 seconds to play brings the score to Atlanta 27, Alabama 8, pending the extra point. So we are trying to even this off at 28. That kick is good. It says no good. Okay.
And that kick is no good.
My angle is horrible. Forgive me.
The score is 27, Atlanta Rage. The Alabama Fire have 8.
Looked like she split the uprights, and clearly she didn't. So that's going to fall no good. And that's going to leave the score at 27, 8. Alabama trailing the Atlanta Rage. 5:18 to go in the half. You're welcome, Miss Houston. Once again, with 5:18 going in the half, score is Atlanta 27, Alabama 18, and we are ready for the kickoff. And that looks like it's going to be recovered by Atlanta.
Number 95, Little T. However, the ball is recovered by your Atlanta Rage and will be taken over on the 38-yard line.
38-yard line on that short kick was not covered by Alabama. It will be covered by the Atlanta Rage. So with 5:12 to go in the half, they have an opportunity to score prior to the half ending. Alabama will receive the ball after the second half. So this will be a bit of an insurance score here if they can go ahead and widen that gap to plus 20. All right, Miss Roberts, being that you're number 50 at tackle and center, what are you seeing on this line from this Alabama Rage? Because they have been looking pretty good this year. They've been moving the line, they've been dominating in the run game and protecting the quarterback. But what do you see? Because I am not a lineman. Let me know what you think. I played running back and DB. All right, we've got a flag on the play. I'm not sure if it's a hold. Yeah, they got a hold on the offense, so unfortunately that's coming back.
Holding on offense, number 77. That'll be number 77, Judy. 5-yard penalty. Correction, 10-yard penalty.
All right, that's going to set up first and 20 from the 47-yard line. First and 20 from the 47. Clock is running just inside of 4 minutes and 50 seconds. She tried to sneak inside and she'd have been gone, but she couldn't quite get it in there.
Positive yardage run for number 6, Cool Breeze. Second down.
That's the truth there, Mr. Harper. They dominated them down in Alabama, and it looks like there's more the same today. Alabama beat up on us a little bit last year, and they getting a little bit of their own medicine today, man. And last time we played them, so it's a much improved offensive line for Atlanta this year. That's got to be pass interference. They turned their shoulder with that grab of the shoulder pad. It could have been good defense, but once you grab them, they got to call it. Oh, that's nice, Miss Houston. We've been down there a time or two. You said Juneteenth event. We'll see. Juneteenth. Is it? I'm assuming you're talking about that weekend, or is it the actual day of? Is it actually the 19th? I'm not quite sure what day that falls on, so forgive me if that is a weekend. But are you having a weekend event, or is it falling throughout the week?
Short run by number 6, Cool Breeze. Gain of 4.
All right, we've got time out.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget at this point in time, it is hot outside, so feel free to stop by our concession stands and get you some cool, refreshing drinks, such as an ice cold bottle of water, a refreshing Coke, or even a savory Sprite.
We've got time out on the field right now. So with 3:07 to go in the half, we've got a score of 27-8 with Atlanta in the lead. They are currently scrimmaging from the 33-yard line. Going to be about second and, I'm going to say 6. Second and 6 as we come back to live play. Anyone that is in the channel that is new to the channel, anyone new to the channel, do me a favor and like the video and go ahead and subscribe, especially if you are rooting for the Atlanta Rage, because I will be doing all of their games live. But if you're just a fan of women's football and want to support that, then go ahead and give me a like and subscribe. It'll help get my channel out there for others to see and support. And that is ultimately the goal when it comes to whether it's WNFC or whether it's WFA or any other league. Quite frankly, we just want to get exposure out to the game. That play was definitely brought down quick, fast, and in a
Number 6,
hurry.
Cool Breeze, is
With
stopped in
number
the
2
backfield
crashing
by
off
number
that
2,
left edge.
Juanithia Thomas.
Yeah, she smelled that out.
For a no gain.
She smelled that out and came down and got it quick. So if she's going to start doing that, they're going to have to either run counter or have someone pull back to that side and meet her in that place. But that was a great job from that right, their right end, our left side of the line, crashing down and coming at. So that's either going to hit that with a reverse or something. She'll be caught sleeping. But on that play, it was perfect timing. All right, we've got 3rd and 7. That looks like it's going to fall about a yard shy.
Number 6, Cool Breeze.
It's going to fall about a yard shy. Yeah, so that's going to be 4th and 1. We got a decision. Well, not much of a decision because with 2 minutes to go in the half, I'm not sure why we didn't get a 2-minute warning there, but maybe they're calling it now. So we got the 2-minute warning at 1:48.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, this is our 2-minute warning. We have 2 minutes left in the half.
I'm assuming they're going to reset the clock some, but right now what it's showing is, so they reset it to 1:52. 1:52. And it's going to be 4th and 1 for Atlanta. Right at the 32-yard line. It'll be 4th and 1. Now, the way the line has been handling the line of scrimmage today, I would think this would be, I don't want to say easy, but I would think that it's doable. But of course, Alabama's here to play as well, so nothing's going to be easy. We see what happened on the last play. She was dropped for a loss of 1 prior to the, or on second down. So I don't want to use the word easy, but I will say that the way that this offensive line has been working, I would expect them to get a yard. 1:52 to go, and we're about to go live. But yes, anyone new to the channel, please give me a like and subscribe. And right as I said that defensive tackle said this play is not going to work and blew it up.
Loss of yards by number 6.
So there will be a change of possession.
That is a turnover on down.
That's why I said, Cornelius,
Atlanta gives the ball up.
it's
for the
never
first
easy.
time. The Fire will take the ball on the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Right when you think it's easy, man. Right when you think it's easy. All right, Desharnay Jenkins making it into the live. Desharnay Jenkins making it into the live. We know you were looking for the channel inside of the page there on Facebook. If you made it into the live, let me know. Welcome aboard. Cornelius, I told you, man. Not what we expected at all, brother. Not what we expected at all. But I might have jinxed it. I tried to pull it back, and I might have said it too late. That's a nice hard run there.
Number 11 with the game, Adrian Marsh. 2nd down.
It's going to be 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. That's a little bit of pushing and shoving. They got to throw that flag. Now, if they give Alabama some life here, they're going to make it interesting because you're up by 19, but if they score twice,
Pass interference on number 33.
ending the half and coming out of the second
First
half,
down for the Fire.
and it's a whole new ball game. So the defense needs to stiffen up a little bit right here and go ahead and get out this half. Defense needs to stiffen up and get out this half. That fumbled snap is going to cost them. I'm sure they're going to call a timeout and try and do something here, but yeah, that fumbled snap looks like the quarterback might have went down a little awkwardly.
The snap was fumbled by number 12 on the play, Adrian Brisky.
We're going to pray that she's
Recovered by
okay.
number 12. We now have an injury timeout.
All right, Prodigy Zay, welcome, welcome, welcome. And even though you're screaming, let's go Bama, I'm going to say thank you for joining. No, we definitely support both teams. Naturally, my daughter plays for Atlanta, so that's who I'm rooting for. But I just like to see all teams, you know, really genuinely have fun, because I realize that these ladies are out here 100% because they want to be. There is no other reason to be on this field on a hot Saturday afternoon than because you want to be. And I respect that because I love the game of football. My daughter loves the game of football. She asked me in elementary because she played. She played 2 years of flag, and then she transitioned to 2 years of tackle. When she got to high school, being so small, I told her, let's shut it down because, you know, there's no weight limit, there's no age limit as far as what it was in Pop Warner. And we shut it down. And last year, she called me saying, hey, Daddy, I'm going out for the semi-pro team. So when it's in your blood, it's in your blood. It never left her. She always wanted to play, and she continued to dream. So I'm fully supportive. So right now, we're just hoping this young lady from Alabama is okay. And like I said earlier, that both teams leave as they came. You know, that's the spirit of competition, man. If you're a former athlete or currently playing, you want to beat the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are enjoying this game and enjoying the action, be sure to stay connected with the Rage on their social media pages. Check out their Instagram, Facebook. Catch all the action and catch all the updates.
And in order to beat the best, you have to have their players on the field. So you never look forward to injuries. You just look forward to being able to outmaneuver the other team, and that's what we're trying to do. So we definitely stay prayed up that everyone is okay. She's down for a little while, but she's straight on her back, so I don't know if it was a lower extremity or went down awkward because she's on her back. So she is moving everything, but we're going to see to make sure that she gets up and walks off under her own power. But if it's a lower extremity, which is possible because it was a fumble snap, and naturally when you're trying to cover that ball, everyone's going for the ball. They're not thinking about what's around them. So it will be unfortunate maybe her leg or ankle got caught up in the fray. But yeah, we definitely are supportive of women's sports in general. And I thank you for, I see you have liked and subscribed. So I appreciate you, definitely. He said you heard me frustrated last game.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap it up for number 12, Adrian Brisky.
Number 12 was your quarterback. Number 12. She is walking off. So something could be tender, something could be sprained. And I'm not even saying it has to be that. I'm just saying that would be the worst of it because she is walking off. Though a little gingerly, she's walking with very little assistance. So that's definitely what we wanted to see. Now, unfortunately for Alabama on that play, they did lose about 8 yards, 7 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 17 with just under a minute to play in the first half.
As play resumes, it will be 2nd and 17 from the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Prodigy J. That's, you see Cam Newton in the Super Bowl had a fumble he could have went after that he didn't. So sometimes it's a business decision, but by nature you usually go after it, and even though you're consciously saying, I won't do that again, you never know. Sometimes the old instincts kick in, but it's good to see her walk off without looking to be anything broken or anything like that. So we definitely hope she makes it back into the game.
Direct snap to number 8 to Keela Martin for the first down.
We got a lot going on. We got flags, we got equipment managers and coaches, and that looks like on that direct snap they had a what we used to call a student body right with the quarterback running up the right side, and that's where baby girl is playing cornerback, so she probably got caught up in the fray. I saw her waving people off to say no, I'm good, but then they went on and told her to go down, so she's walking off under her own power.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give her a round of applause as she walks off the field.
That's probably
These competitors today are working hard in the heat, ladies and gentlemen. They're working really hard.
That's probably where you see 5 foot, 100 pounds beating up with some of that beef rolling out there on lead blocking. But she's running off. She'll be fine. She's a tough little young lady, and she'll be fine. We're about 46 seconds prior to the half, so she'll be able to rehydrate and get back out there second half. Looks like a fumble. Looks like Alabama recovered. They called the timeout. 39.3 to go in the half. 39.3 to go in the half.
Short run. Timeout by the Fire. They have one left.
Alabama has taken their second timeout. All right, we're back live. 2nd and 14.
Direct snap to number 8. Taken down.
Alabama's going to take their last timeout with 28.8 to go in the half. There's going to be 3rd and about 14. I don't think that play lost, but I don't believe there was much of a gain on it either.
Last timeout taken by the Alabama Fire. Ladies and gentlemen, this time again, don't forget to visit our concession stands. Please stay hydrated out there. It is very hot. The sun is back out and shining.
The Woodward Duo. The Woodward Duo. Checking in. Where are you at and who are you a fan of? Talk to me.
In addition to the Rage social media pages, feel free to visit their website, atlrage.com, and follow all the info on your favorite players and their journeys.
I'm pretty sure if you're shouting out Miss Jenkins that you're supporting Alabama Fire, but I don't want to assume. So, all right. I guess that just removed all doubt. Welcome to the chat, Woodward Duo. Go ahead and do me a favor, give me a like and a subscribe. Like and a subscribe. That's an intercepted. All right, that drive is going to end.
Backfires. Interception by.
That drive is going to end with 13.3 to go in the half. The defense came up the way it needed to. Stopped them from scoring prior to the half.
Current score 27 for the Rage and the 8 for the Fire. We have about 13 seconds left to go in the half, ladies and gentlemen.
No, honestly, it looked like it was a trick play. So it may have been like an end around or a back pitch pass, but it was not the quarterback. That was not number 12. If I'm correct, it looked like it may have been 8, but it definitely was not 12. That's right, number 18. I know my baby girl showed me a shirt last week that they were on their no-fly zone defensive back shirt. I'm trying to get one. So the lady said I'm able to get one, so I put in my order and I'm gonna see what happens. But well, I told my daughter I wanted one, so I haven't officially put it in order. But I believe they said that your daughter was in charge of that, so we'll see what happens as to when I may get it. But I definitely like the shirt and I'm trying to get me one. Looks like they're in victory formation, so they're just going to take the knee and get out of this half healthy.
And the Rays will take the knee. That will end the half. Ladies and gentlemen, your Atlanta Rays 27, Alabama Fire 8. Clap it up as your Rays hit the locker room.
So yeah, we're 27-8 at the end of the first half. Atlanta Rays. Alabama will be receiving the second half kickoff. So let me know in the chat right now. What do you think is best? Because usually I just let it go throughout the half. And Tiger the Coach, welcome to the live feed. I see you're a Bama fan. And are you in Birmingham? But yeah, welcome to the chat. Do me the favor of liking and subscribing. I see that you're a Bama fan, but I will be doing all Atlanta Rage games live. So I did do the first game as well, if you want to look back at that one. But also, if you're just supporting women's football, do me the favor of doing that like and subscribe. That'll help get me out in the algorithm so others can view WFA football. And by default, they will also be exposed to the WNFC football. So, and any other women's football leagues that we have out there. But we're just trying to be supportive, man. So go ahead and do me a favor, like and subscribe, and share to anyone who would be interested in seeing live women's football every Saturday. But what I was going to answer in the chat, let me know if you want me to stay. I usually just put it at the 50-yard line. I go and maybe grab something to eat or something, get a little snack, or maybe hydrate a little bit, and then I'll also probably stretch my legs a bit, because honestly, when I had a seat, it was cutting off part of the field, so I had to stand up in order to film. And so I shouldn't say stretch my legs, just go and let the blood flow a little bit. But also, let me know if you want that 15 minutes of nothing, because what I could do is end a live and then pick back up the second half. But that would mean you all would have to come back in. So just let me know what you think is best from today moving forward. Let me know what you think. I'm going to run off and I'll come back and read your comments. And I'll know moving forward if I should eliminate the 15 minutes of nothing at the half or just let it roll. Right now, also, if those of you who are at home want a break, you have 12 minutes and 50 seconds. Now, it's counting, but you've got about 12 and a half minutes before we go back live. 1 minute. 1 minute. We're back live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back for the second half of the game. Currently the score right now is 27 for the Rage and 8 for the Fire. Let's make some noise as your Fire takes the as your Rage takes the field against the Fire. Fire will receive on the kickoff. The Rage will be the kicking team. Again, we are witnessing history tonight as we take a moment to recognize the women in sports today. All women here in attendance who are playing and who are part of this game, let's stand up and give them a round of applause. We are all a part of history.
All right, teams will be taking the field here shortly. The 15 minutes for the third quarter is back up on the clock. I see either some left the chat thinking I was going to end it and bring it back, which they'll find the same live available to them, or maybe they just had to leave at the half. But we've got about half of the people that were in here for the first half, so if you know someone who left, go ahead and encourage them to come back. The second half is about to start. And if you don't know anyone who is left, but you want to invite someone, feel free to do that. We are about to start the second half. We've got a score of Atlanta Rage 27, Alabama Fire 8. So we are about to go live.
As the Rage gets set to kick off the ball, fans, let's stand up, let's get a big rage, let's make some noise in the stands. Big rage, big rage, big rage, big rage, big rage, big rage, big rage.
Teams are ready, waiting on the whistle. The whistle is there.
Kickoff by number 95, Little T. Return by number 3, Destiny Nelson. Fire will take the field, 1st and 10.
That was Miss Nelson on the Alabama Fire returning the kick. Received it on the left hash and returned it to the right. It's going to be a short
game.
game.
At the 37-yard line.
They will start 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 37. Looks like we got some people showing back up in the chat. So that's a good thing. The second half has started. Don't want you to miss much, but we are back live action. 1st and 10, Alabama at the 37. That's a hard run off the left tackle, but that's met by the front 7 of the Atlanta Rage for a short gain.
Handoff to number 11, Adrian March. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
Gonna be 2nd and 7 with the ball resting right at the 40-yard line, right at the 40, 2nd and 7. Right, that was a fake up the middle and a pass out to the right side.
Completed to Marquisha Body.
She was able to get about
first down.
Able to run that upfield on the left sideline, well, their right sideline, for about 12 yards maybe. It's going to be, well, it was right at 10, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 50. 1st and 10 at the 50. Alabama. Number 4 is at quarterback for Alabama. That's going to be a run up the middle, hard run and a great stiff arm.
Handoff to number 2,
but
Thomas.
With the Atlanta Rage being able to gang tackle, it still only resulted in a 1-yard gain. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 at the 49. That's number 11 motioning to the top of the screen. Number 3 is anxious. That lets me know she was about to get a receiver screen. And she was a little premature right there. But you could tell she was ready. Just a little premature. They're probably going to change that play.
False start number 55 offense, Kimberly Thomas.
And they put it on 55, so 55 must have moved, and that made 3 move, but she was definitely ready for that receiver screen. They may go with the same play if they're confident.
2nd down.
Because she was definitely ready for it to come her way. All right, Fancy, welcome to the chat. I see that you're rooting for Alabama. Welcome to the chat. Do me the favor of giving me a like and a subscribe. That is number 2 up the middle. I tell you, Alabama's running backs run hard, but fortunately,
number 2 was Senior Thomas.
They run hard, but fortunately for the Atlanta Rage, they have a front 7 that's pretty stout. And I'm saying front 7, but it's probably more like a front 6 because there's so many receivers in the game. So I want to say they're front 6, but yeah, they're both sides of the line of scrimmage look like they're being played a little better on the Atlanta side. That play looked like it was kind of
Pass
mistimed.
intended for number 3, Destiny Nelson. That pass is incomplete.
Not quite sure what happened.
4th down.
And that's the truth. You can know the play, you got to stop it. Because there's been plenty of players that have walked to the line of scrimmage and tell the route they're running and still beat them. So you definitely have a great point there. Unfortunately for the quarterback, they don't usually have a whole lot of time when dropping back. So the quick passes are what they need to run. And unfortunately, they're behind in down and distance with it being 4th and 10 now at midfield. It looks like they're in punt formation, but now they're not because they're going for it. Going with the reverse, number 3, around the outside. She's not going to get there. Nice run. Oh, yes, she is. She done broke out of there. Look at her go. She may go the whole distance. Great run. Great run. Great run by number 3 around that right side. And it's going to be a gain of about 25. She's going to get down to 25.
First down fire. Number 8 with the run to Quilas Martin.
They said number 8. I thought it was 3, so let's confirm. Yeah, he said 8. I thought that was 3 because of where they came from. 3 is usually lined up on this left side. But either way, the great run by the Alabama Fire of 25 yards when they should have been stopped at about the 5-yard mark. It was 4th and 10. They had her stopped at about a 5-yard gain, and she spun out of there and kept it moving. So she's going to get down to the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Alabama. 10:27 to go in the third quarter. 10:27 to go in the third quarter. And it is 27 Atlanta, 8 Alabama, but Alabama is on the move at the 25-yard line. I would be lying if I said I know exactly what's going on here, so there's going to have to be an explanation by the referees because it looks like they're scrimmaging or they're marking the ball at the 37-yard line, and it looks as though it is the Rage. But I think maybe when I thought she was down, maybe she was, but no one said anything, so I'm trying to figure this one out with all of you as we watch. Because the Rage has their offense on the field. Maybe she had stepped out of bounds, but they marked the markers and everything, so I'm really confused right now as to what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was an infraction on that play. It was an illegal forward pass. As a result, it is a turnover on downs. It is now the Atlanta Rage ball.
Okay, where we get the explanation is that it was an illegal forward pass. I'm not quite sure what happened, because if it was an illegal forward pass, it was originally at the 50-yard line. So I'm not sure how they would be marking it where they are. So we're going to have to still sort some things out, but that's what they're saying, is that there was an illegal forward pass. And if that is factual, the line of scrimmage prior to that play was at the 50. So I'm not quite sure how we get down to the 30. So we have to figure it out still. There's figuring out to do, but I'm sure they'll get it sorted out and we'll go from there. Usually you don't move the markers on the sideline until you're quite positive what happened. And unfortunately they did that, but I agree with the fact that it was a reverse, but that's what I'm saying. I think what may have happened, because I'm only guessing here, but because when I had thought she was gone or thought she was down, I'm assuming what may have happened is they may have pitched it to someone else, but instead of it being a pitch back and them continuing to run, they must have pitched it forward, which made it an illegal pass, because that's the only reason it would make sense that it would come back to this point, because the original line of scrimmage was at the 50. So clearly it wasn't an illegal forward pass at the point the play initiated. But I'm assuming that when I thought they were down, that they must have pitched it to someone else, and they did so in a forward motion instead of a backwards motion. I'm guessing, but that's what would make sense. See, I agree with you, Prodigy. I had called number 3, but on the field, they were saying number 8. So I'm not sure if at some point the ball exchanged hands. Because if you remember, I called number 3 the entire time, but then what was said at the end was that it was number 8. So I'm thinking maybe the ball switched hands at some point. That's the only thing that would make sense, because if not, clearly we all know it wasn't a forward pass to start the play. But that's what I'm guessing happened, is that at some point in that play, the ball was pitched, and instead of it being pitched forward, it was pitched backwards. And yeah, if you look at where it's marked, and trust me, I don't want to see anyone cheated at all. That's not what I'm about. But if you see where it's marked, that's around the part where I thought that they were down. Because if you remember, I said, and they're going to be short of the first down and this, that, and the other, but then they came out of there. So I think what happened is that 3 was being stopped, and she probably tried to pitch to number 8.
Just a clarification on that last play, it was an illegal forward pass, 5-yard penalty, also loss of downs. It will be the raised ball. The ball will be spotted on the 42-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's my guess. I hate to be 100% not knowing, but that is my guess, is that at some point 3 was stopped, forward progress was stopped, and she illegally pitched the ball to number 8. That's what I have to guess. So that first down play is actually going to go for a short loss.
Cool Breeze, she is wrapped up in the backfield by number 11, Adrian Marsh. That run goes for a loss of yards. 2nd down.
Ms. Shields is turned to the side so you can see the full view. If I turn it right side up, it's going to be much smaller on your screen. So I'm trying to give you as large a view of the actual players as possible. I've done, this is my 4th, and initially when I was leaving it right side up, everyone was asking me to turn it sideways because it was just too small. Now I can say if you're doing it on your phone and you're turning it and it's not allowing you to turn it, just take your auto rotate off and you'll be fine. Take your auto rotate off and you'll be fine.
Run by number 95, Little T, for the 1st down.
Now I will say that I have unfortunately tried to watch it on my TV, and on the TV it will be sideways, so there's no way of doing that on a TV, unfortunately. But as far as watching on your phone, the best way for you to get a full screen is for me to have it to the side. That was Little T on the reverse, number 95 receiver. She's been doing pretty well on that reverse today. Looks like Atlanta is willing to eat the clock up at this point with a 19-point lead.
Short game by number 30, Camille Gunnings. Wrapped up by number 11, Adrian Marsh.
Short game, but a good read because that could have been a short loss. So that cut back to the right did get her up inside that middle and got her a gain of about 2. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. So welcome to the live, Miss Shields. If you would do me a favor, give me a like and give me a subscribe. I see you're rooting for Alabama and you're all welcome here. That being said, if you are a fan of women's football and want to just support, I do live feed all of the Atlanta games live. I'm saying Alabama because this is the second time we've played y'all, and I've got a lot of y'all in the chat, so I thank you for coming in. But I do all of the Atlanta Rage games live.
Short run by number 30, Camel.
So if you would do me the favor of giving me a like and a subscribe, it will help my channel hit the algorithm. Also share the video because by doing that, you'll be exposing others to not only WFA football, but also WNFC.
32, the ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line.
And any other women's tackle football leagues we have out there. But with 6:50 to go in the third quarter, we've got a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for Atlanta at the 35-yard line. That's a nice hard run and an even harder tackle, but it will get the young lady the first down.
Short run by number 6, Cool Breeze.
Cool Breeze, as I've stated before, is not the biggest runner, but she runs big, she runs hard, she takes hits, she gets up, she walks off.
That run is good enough for you. First down.
And she's definitely part of a backfield tandem between her and number 13 and number 30. And our starting running back, number 28, is on the sideline with a torn Achilles, unfortunately. But, yeah, this running game this year is looking really, really good. Miss Shields with 5:50 to go in the third quarter. The score is Atlanta Rage 27, Alabama Fire 8. 1st and 10, Atlanta. That's blown up in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of about 4.
A run for no gain. Tackled in the backfield by number 23, Denitra Crawford.
So, Ms. Shields, you're definitely welcome. My daughter plays for the Atlanta Rage. And
timeout taken by the Atlanta Rage.
I would be lying if I said I had known about the league. I'd be lying if I said I had known about the league prior to her playing or going out. She initially tried out for the Atlanta Phoenix here in Atlanta. She made their team, but has some difficulties with, honestly, I'm not sure at the time. I think maybe their fees were a little more than she expected. And she was trying to be independent, which I respect because I do preach that. But I had no idea at that time what was going on with her fees, and I think they were just a little bit steep for her. So the Phoenix had advised her about the Rage, whose fees were a little less and more likely for her to be able to do by herself. And at that point, when I found out, then I went on and came down initially to see the Phoenix tryout when she made that team. Very proud to see her go out and make the team. Her name on the team is Little Bit, Lilbit, Little Bit, and it's fitting because she's about 5 feet tall and 100 pounds. So she's a defensive back for the Rage. And once I found out about the league, I've been fully immersed ever since. So by all means, I'll keep supporting. That reverse is also blown up in the backfield. So the
reverse number 81, KJ stopped in the backfield.
Is starting to say no more.
Tackle by number 21, Montrese Presley.
Alabama is starting to stiffen up in that front 7. Yes, ma'am, Miss Prodigy. That is what the GD Sports Network is all about. GD stands for Girl Dad. So this is your Girl Dad Sports Network. Alabama is definitely stiffening up, and they are not trying to give an inch at this point. With 4:30 to go in the third quarter, it is third and forever for Atlanta. Third and basically 20. And that run is going to go for about 5. They may
Run by number 13, Bell. Positive yardage. 4th down.
And they may have just been setting that up for the punt. Just get what you can get and punt it away. Let your defense keep them honest. ADS 71, definitely. The love that I have for the game, my daughter got it honest, so it doesn't surprise me. If you didn't hear earlier, she had asked me to play when she was much younger, which I allowed. But when she got to high school, I asked her to go ahead and let it go since she's so small, and told her that they don't have age limits and weight limits and this and that. And so we toned it down her freshman year. And naturally, 3 years out of high school, she hits me saying she's trying out for a semi-pro team. So that lets you know that the love of the game she also has. And, you know, as small as she is, her heart is several times her size. So I'm definitely loving it. She's on this near side on the punt team, and she's a gunner. So all right, that play was a little weird. We've got a couple of flags out, so I'm not sure what they're going to call on the play. I saw a hold.
After the kickoff by number 95,
I may have seen a block in the back.
Ball was received by number 3, Destiny Nelson. There was a hold on Alabama Fire, which would take this ball back. The ball will be spotted half the distance to the goal. First down.
Oh, I do understand, Miss Shields. Unfortunately, I'm going to try it. And what I'll have to see is how the chat responds. If you all are still good with the size, once I do that, I'll try and zoom in a little bit. But what it does is it'll cut off literally half the screen. So I'm going to try and turn it. I want the chat to respond because doing it this way is usually better for everyone on a phone. But I do know if you're on a MacBook or a TV, then it is completely sideways. I do realize that. So yeah, we're going to see exactly what happens when I turn it. And I just need everyone in here to let me know what it looks like once I do.
Short run, 2nd down.
So chat, talk to me. If this is okay, I'll leave it here. And we'll call it a day. If it's better the other way, then I'll have to turn it back. So everybody talk to me, let me know.
Short run by number 4, Katrina Fincher. 3rd down.
All right, we're gonna leave it here and see what it is. Yeah, it shortens my view and makes my camera work have to be real tight. So if I happen to miss a little something, don't y'all get mad. No, I'm gonna try and keep everything in frame, but yeah, that's as long as it's working for you guys, I don't have a preference. I just want to make sure that the view is best for everybody in the chat, because I know the very first time that I was not allowed.
Run by number 8 with allows number 3, Bethany Nelson.
And see there while I was talking, see there? But the very first time I did it, I had to do it on my computer because Facebook had not, YouTube had not allowed me to do it from my phone yet. So everyone was basically ant size. It was very small. So I knew I would want to.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, again, feel free to check out the ICT tent located by the concession stands. They have programs in accounting, business information, medical office, as well as human resource management.
I told you. But yeah, no, every now and then I am just a fan and I get caught looking. But we definitely want to make sure you all get the best viewing that you can. So.
And a short run for a 1st down by number 2.
That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
That will bring the 3rd quarter to an end. Ladies, give it up. Gentlemen, give it up for your Atlanta Rays, 28-8. Cheer them on as they go into the last quarter of the night and try to maintain this lead.
All right, now ADS 71, I did see you say if they keep winning, you'll see them in Canton. I know one of the other teams that you're looking at is Baltimore. So do you play for Baltimore or are you on a different team? Let me know who you're with. Going into the 4th quarter, 15 minutes to go in the game. We have a score of Atlanta Rage 27, Alabama Fire 8. Now, the first half is where we had the scoring. The second half has been a defensive struggle on both sides. So a couple of big plays here or there could either open up the game or bring Alabama right back in it, because no one has done much in this half. Definitely. It's going to be a hard run to the right side. Push out of bounds there.
Number 3, Destiny Nelson. Tackled by number 14.
Destiny
and
Nelson.
To the Rage, RJ.
That's going to be a gain of about 3 to 4. I'm going to say 3 is going to be 2nd and 7. Extra hands are never a bad thing. Someone had asked me before who my cameraman was. I said, hey, I am the cameraman. My channel is not that big and popular that I have a cameraman, but I definitely, like I said, every now and then I have gotten caught being a fan of the game instead of taping. So we try and keep that right. It's going to be a pass out to the left side. And that is going to gain a 1st down. Now it looks like that pass was completed to number, is that 11?
Pass to number 11, Adrian Marsh. Pass to number 4, Katrina Fincher. And that pass goes for a 1st down.
Okay, OKC. So I need to look at y'all. I need to look at y'all. Yeah, I do know in their section, them and Baltimore are both undefeated, but I know points matter, and I believe Baltimore has scored more points. So if it comes to, and you're right, you said you guys would meet in Canton, so you're not in their section. So,
Short
yeah,
run by number 11, Adrian Marsh.
I'm gonna have to look y'all up. Thank you, Miss Shields. I appreciate that. That pass is complete. It's going to be a first down. Alabama has a drive going here with 12:26 to go.
Catch by number 8, Tequila Martin. That pass goes for a first down.
That pass is going to fall
Incomplete
incomplete.
pass intended for number 8, Tequila Martin.
Number 8 was going deep. My
Second
baby girl,
down.
number 17, was at the corner. Running stride for stride. Pass was a little overthrown. Had it been right on point, I'm not sure how that would have played out because high pointing the ball. My baby's 5 feet tall, so sometimes high pointing ain't our strong suit. But she was there and made it tough. It had been a great pass to complete, so she did her job. Good job, baby. That's going to fall incomplete.
Pass intended for number 25, Blue McFarland. The pass is incomplete. Third down.
It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Alabama Fire at the 42-yard line. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, was show more of the field. But yeah, at this point, in order to zoom in, I'm going to lose a lot of it, but trying to definitely get you the play as it's ran. But yeah, in the chat, you just let me know which you think is better. Is it better to have it up close and a little more personal, or to get the full field view?
Oh, touchdown by number 3, Destiny Nixon.
Yes, ma'am. That's number 3 getting loose. Number 3 getting loose. I had to pick up my whole stand to stay with that one.
Alabama 14,
She got
Atlanta
loose
Rage
for about a
27.
50-yard pass. That's going to bring the score. Atlanta 27, Alabama 14. It's going to be a 2-score game regardless, even if they go for 2, so they may just go for the extra point, but that's the big play I was talking about. A big play one way or the other, and this game changes. So 11:31 to go in the 4th quarter, and we've got ourselves a ball game. And that's broken up by who?
The conversion
Little
is
bit.
good. Pass intended for number 1, Marquise
That's my
Shabani.
baby girl.
At the end of the drive, the Atlanta Rage 27, Alabama Fire 14.
They trying to throw the fade on my baby girl. I just told you jump ball wasn't our strong suit, but she got up and made that play. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. But we have scored for Alabama. The score is now 27-14. 27-14.
The Interactive College of Technology offers courses in accounting, administrative support, business information, business management, human resources, and a variety of vocational English classes as English as your first language.
I see you, little bit. 1-7. Yes.
Ma got the first play and then she missed the second one. I was like, Alani honked it down. I thought she was gonna die. So I was like, she was like, it probably ain't that serious. And mom missed the second one. We were all looking at the video, and we looked up and they snapped the ball and watched it, and mom forgot to record. It's like, dang, she broke that basket.
All right, the kickoff
Kick
is going to be.
receiver fielded by number 30, Camille Dunnings.
That kick is going to be returned to close to midfield.
The Ravens take the field. At the 44-yard line. Run by number 13, Bell, moving with a purpose. That is good for a gain of 8.
All right, now that's
Second
a
down.
zoom out. That is a zoom out on the. Be mindful that the last request was to zoom in. So I'm working with y'all. But yeah, I did have it to the sideways, trying to give a view of more of the field. But once you turn it sideways, you're going to get a much slimmer view. And if I zoom in, naturally it's going to take away some of the field. So I'm going to leave it here and you tell me what you think. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Now that's a great run, but I do see a flag on the play, so it's probably coming back. Score with 10 minutes to go in the game is Atlanta Rage 27, Alabama Fire 14. Yes, Miss Shields, that was a good breakup for my little 5-foot daughter. I know she's going to be messing with me in this chat, but it's all love, man. My baby girl has a heart of a champion, and she loves the game. She plays hard, and that's all you can ask as a player, coach, or a parent. That's all you can ask. So I am pleased.
Holding by the Atlanta Rage. Repeat the down. Replay, 2nd down.
To number 62, that Coach L. I'll finish reading that in a minute. Coach L said hi. Okay, she played guard. I got you. I will let them know. And a lot of the players watch this feed. I'm not quite sure who all does, but I'll definitely get that to my daughter and she can let them know. 2nd and 12. We're going to get a stoppage. Looks like a false start, so it'll be 2nd and 17.
False start on a Rage. 5-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
You see that GD Magic Pan, huh? right, here we go. That's a nice little play out to the right side, but it's not gonna get very much on the play.
Third down.
So it'll go from 2nd and 15 to, looks like maybe there was a very short gain to maybe 3rd and 15. So not much on that play. All right, so on 3rd and 15, it's getting interesting. Atlanta's offense has not moved the ball this half pretty much at all. So they're hanging on to the lead, and the clock is ticking, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. 8:47 on the clock. Now that might have gotten the first two, and it's going to fall incomplete, unfortunately. That's a hard throw for a quarterback rolling left, throwing back across their body. That's why she took her time to throw it, but she just couldn't quite get enough on it to get it there. That's unfortunate. It was there. I see a flag on the play, so we'll see what that call is. All right, it was on the offense.
Downfield, number 65.
Yeah, legal downfield. That's going to be declined.
Penalty is declined. 4th down.
It is 8:28 to go. 8:28 as this punt is about to take place. The score is 27-14. We missed an extra point, 27-14. All right, so that ball took a couple of bounces, and then the Alabama player did try and pick it up and make a play. So they will get a few yards on it. The ball came out. They have not said who has it yet, but looks like number 2 is going to get a 15-yard penalty, even if they did get the ball, because she's pulling players off the pile. That's unfortunate. Still no signal as to who actually possesses the ball, but it looks like there will be a penalty on Alabama for number 2 pulling players off the pile. Had someone by the leg dragging them out of there.
On the punt, the ball was fielded by Bama and also recovered by Bama. 1st down. The ball will be spotted at the 30.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't overly aggressive, but she definitely was in there regulating. So it looked like they got her. And but it is Alabama ball, so they're going to start at about the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go in that game.
Ball will be spotted at the 22-yard line.
If you have just recently joined the stream, please do me the favor of liking and subscribing. We are trying to get women's football out to the masses, so as many likes and subscribes as I can get, it helps me hit the algorithm, helps others see the games. If you also want to share it with someone, even if you share it with someone you think wouldn't watch, share it with them and see. Maybe they'll get interested, and even if they're not, they'll have someone that they may know who will be. But by all means,
Pass number 1, Mark.
let's go
Keisha Body.
ahead, like and
He is taken
subscribe.
down for a short gain.
That's going to be a quick pass out to their left, and it's going to be stopped near the line of scrimmage, maybe for a gain of 1 or 2. Looks like they're going to give her 2. Yeah, so it'll be 2nd and 8. Once again, if you're new to the chat, that's a fun one to play. It is picked up by the running back and is going to be stopped for a loss, but that was a good bounce for Alabama because that could have easily been a turnover. But once again, if you're new to the chat, do me the favor of telling me where you are watching
Ball is
from.
on a snap, recovered by number 11, Adrian Marsh.
Do me the favor of telling me where you are watching from and who you are supporting.
No gain. Third down.
All right, everyone, do me a favor. We've got 26 in the chat or watching live. I've got 4 likes. Let's hit those likes up. Get those likes up. And do me a favor, also subscribe. Even if you're a fan of the opposite team, if you know anyone in other areas, or quite frankly, if you are an opponent, let me know who you're rooting for. I know I've got someone in here representing Mississippi who lives in Birmingham. Got someone representing the Oklahoma City. And let me know if I'm forgetting. I know I'll go back through the comments, but
Ladies and gentlemen, give her a hand as she walks off.
Kansas City rocking with the Rage.
Again,
I
give it
like
up for
that.
these competitors out here on the field on both sidelines, ladies and gentlemen. We are being part of history as we honor women in sports tonight.
Now you tell me, Kansas City, is that Kansas or is that Missouri? Kansas or is that Missouri? I was raised in Omaha, Nebraska, and by default, we are Kansas City Royals fans out there. So are you in Kansas City, Kansas, or Missouri? It looks like after that play, it's going to be third. They don't have the other marker up, so I'm not quite sure how far it is, but it looks like it's about third and maybe 12. I'm not sure why we don't have the other stick up. I guess someone has left the premises. That's a nice hard run by number 3. It will result in a short gain.
Handoff to number 3, Destiny Nelson, for a short gain. Fourth down.
So maybe a gain of about 3 is going to be 4th and 5. There are 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. All right, Kansas City mode. Kansas City mode. I'm in trucking, so I have been through there several times on I-70.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on our feet. Let's go. Let's shorten our range. We need a big 4th down stop right here. Make some noise. Pass incomplete. Almost picked off by Dez. Turnover one down. That is now your Atlanta Rage ball.
I see my request for the likes got me 1. So I'm going to keep doing it every minute. No, I'm teasing. Y'all stop being stingy with them likes. Just hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. We have a turnover on down. So with 5:45 to go, Atlanta is taking over at the 25-yard line.
Short run by number 6, Cool Breeze. 2nd down.
I appreciate you, Cornelius. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm new to YouTube. I don't even know what all does what for anything. But I do think that the likes and subscribes help get you into the algorithm as far as who gets to see what. Like if as an example, if someone is searching lives, whose lives come up first and this, that, and the other. So someone who may not even have an interest or thought they had an interest in the game may actually somehow find me just because I'm in the algorithm. And then, you know, we'll grow the game.
Rolling. Number 30 with the run, Camille Dunnings. That run is good enough for a first down.
That's going to be a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Atlanta at the 15-yard line. It looks like they're looking to salt this game away. There's 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. So Atlanta has scored a little more, but so has Alabama. So at this point, that's a nice pass. That's a nice pass.
And touchdown, number 81, KJ. Pass from number 12, Madison Frazier. The score now is 33 Rage, 14 Fire.
Extra point pending. And that's going to be stopped short of the line to gain.
Run by number 30, Camille Dunnings. No good. At the end of that drive, Atlanta Rays 33, Alabama Fire 14. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, stop by the concession stand and get you some snacks, drinks, food, whatever you want. Go ahead and stop by before it's gone.
All right, that may be the start that broke the camel's back there. It's going to be 33-14 with 4:05 to go in the game. 4:05 to go in the game. And that is the first score for Atlanta in the second half. But at this point, that's going to probably put the game out of reach. That's right, Miss Houston. Go Rage. Big Rage. Moving to 4-0 on the season. And looking like we're going to be on a collision course with Baltimore for this division. Nice hit.
Big hit by Woo. Ball fielded by number 5, Jalen Ivory.
All right, we've got 3:59 to go. It will be Alabama scrimmaging from the 36-yard line. So we've got 1st and 10 Alabama at the 36. Now something tells me that we're going to get a heavy dose of number 3. She's definitely one of their playmakers. And she's on this side with my baby girl here. So something tells me if they run some type of a wheel route, she'll end up out on my daughter. Right now she's the inside slot receiver. They've got 4 receivers set, and I'm sure they'll come out swinging. Oh, that was jumped and almost intercepted. They were lucky to keep that play.
Pass incomplete, almost picked out by number 45, AZ.
She read that perfectly.
Second down.
They looked like they were running double slants, and she jumped that route perfectly. It's Gonna be 2nd and 10 at 36. 3:54 remaining in the game. Not sure what the flag is. Maybe there was motion because the play never really started. Yeah, they've got illegal motion.
False start number 64, Jasmine Freeman. 5-yard penalty. Repeat now.
We've had a lively chat today, and I appreciate you all. The comments keep me engaged with you all. And every now and then I'll mess up reading the comment and be a little bit off my game, but it definitely keeps me on my toes, keeps me having something to do other than witness the game and try and film it. So the interaction is a beautiful thing. I like seeing people chiming in from different parts of the country. Because if you're not able to be here and watch, I like the fact that you're able to see because of me. So that's part of the satisfaction, to be honest with you.
Timeout taken by the Alabama Fire. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
So we've been under timeout for a while, it seems, but with 3:50 to go in the game, we're going to have 2nd and about 16 as the ball is now marked at the 30-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 16 for Alabama. But I definitely want to give my thanks to the people watching. Several of you tonight have, or I'll say this evening, because some of you are in other areas, but several of you have subscribed, and I appreciate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't had a chance to check out the ICT tent, be sure to stop by it. They have hands-on training, financial assistance, and they also offer benefits for veterans. This might be the place for you. Be sure to check out their tent and collect information, as well as talk to in-person recruiters.
All right, but yeah, like I was saying, is that several of you have subscribed, and I appreciate that. Again, I'm new to YouTube. I don't really know anything. I'll be honest to you, but I did start this channel because one, I can live stream my daughter's games, but two, I just love sports. So you'll see some of my other videos. I'm talking about sports. I'm very new to YouTube. I don't have all the technology of moving videos and sharing screens and this and that and all that. So it's definitely a situation where I am on the move as I learn. But you know, I thank you all for helping me start it out.
Run by number 3, Destiny Nelson.
And you know, I'd love to grow with you all. If you all want to stick around, I mean, I'll eventually be doing live videos and, you know, interaction with all of you in a more personal way, where you may actually see my face. I had started to think of doing this as a faceless channel, simply because I'll probably have different branches off of this channel that aren't just sports, and I didn't want anyone taking me for, oh, that's the sports guy. But I just want to be able to, you know, bring light wherever I can, man. I mean, I'm trying to be a positive person and like to see people doing what they want to do, which is what draws me to this, because I know these young ladies are out here playing this game strictly because they want to. And I love seeing people do what they want to do. So that's going to be a first down run right there. And then some.
Big run by number 3, Destiny Nelson.
Destiny Nelson is having a game.
And that run is good for a first down.
I figured we would get a heavy dose of her. But, you know, just to finish off what I was saying is that, you know, I'll be doing different things with the channel. GD Sports Network is obviously sports. I'll be doing the GD Network, which we'll get into more personal conversations and things like that. So, oh, looks like she fumbled it. Picked it up, and they're still going to get a little something out of that. But yeah, unfortunately that handoff.
Recovered by number 4, Katrina Fisher.
Yeah, unfortunately that okay, they have an illegal substitution on us because someone didn't get off the field in time. I saw them, they were substituting back and forth a lot. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty on us. But yeah, other than that, it's just, I will be growing off of this. And all of you who have subscribed, I will definitely be letting you know as we go. But other than that, it's just all about fun, peace of mind, you know, healthy relationships, no matter what they are. You know, meaning teacher, student, parent, child, you know, partners, whether married or not, you know, just peace in our home. So I'll be branching off, but for right now, this is my focus. And I appreciate you all definitely subscribing and helping grow the channel with me. We're down to 2 minutes and 46 seconds. That pass is completed.
Play action fake pass completed to number 1, Marquisha Body.
Marquisha Body getting the ball down inside the 20, so they are
Big
in
game
the
was good
red
enough
zone.
for a first down.
They are in the red zone. They are not going to quit. There's no quit in this Alabama team. So with 2:38 to go, they are about 19 yards from pay dirt.
Gain of 6 by number 3, Destiny Nelson, second down. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go into our 2-minute warning. This is our last 2-minute warning of the game.
All right, we are
The score
at the
stands
2-minute warning.
the score stands now 33 to Rage, 14 Fire. Fans, let's get to our feet right now, and let's help out our Rage as they go on to try to make this last defensive save.
Atlanta, where you can see a good women's football game and get into college. I like that, my man. Yes, ma'am. Good game for Destiny. All right, Miss Blunt. I like seeing, so proud of you. You got to love it. You really do. You're getting to see our girls do exactly what they want to do. And everyone, minus number 12. Now, she did walk off the field. So I'm not sure exactly what the injury was. She didn't come back. And that could be precautionary because there was a big deficit at that time. You might want to be safe with the player. But she did walk off the field, so I'm assuming that she's okay. But, you know, like I said earlier, we pray that everyone goes home the same way they came. So from that standpoint, it's a beautiful thing. And prayers are out to 12 just in case it's something we don't know about. But it was good to see her walk off under her own power. I see you, Miss Houston. Celebration time. That's right. We are moving to 4-0 on the season with games left against Dixie.
All right, man, let's get to our feet. Let's make some noise. Let's help out our defense. Let's go. Let's get a big Rage. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
2nd and 4. They're going up top. That's going to be intercepted. That's going to be intercepted. That will thwart that drive. So with 1:53 to go, That drive
Kickoff by number
is
19,
stopped
Slack. Good job, defense. Let's go. Welcome to offense Alpha, the last drive of the game.
by number 19 with the interception. That's going to bring a close to that threat by Alabama. And with 1:53 to go in the game, we've got Atlanta Rage 33, Alabama Fire 14.
On that last play, the interception was for number 18, Bria. Let's give it up for, ladies and gentlemen, big play. Big Rage,
All
big
right.
plays.
They said that was number 19, but that was number 18. So let's hear it, Miss Houston. Fill up that comment section with all types of emojis.
As she is awarded the turnover chain. Braves will take a timeout. They have 1 left in the half.
There's number 18 there with the white head wrap. Number 18 with the chain. There's your baby. So they had her opposite my daughter on that one, and they are definitely part of the no-fly zone. They tried her, and she denied it. I'm very happy with this year's Atlanta Rage. Last year, they were a good team. I mean, they made it to the playoffs, lost a tough game against New York, but they were a good team. But, I mean, you can definitely see how improved they are this year. So, you got to love that. They are definitely a team to be reckoned with. All right, there's going to be a gain of about 7.
Run by number 6, Cool Breeze.
ADS 71, I would say that. I mean, they look like they're on a collision course with each other. I didn't see what Baltimore did last week, but I do know that Baltimore has been first and we've been second due to points. So I would assume it's probably stayed about the same, but I do see that being the case. Atlanta versus Baltimore. Now, hopefully we can do a little something to change it around and get a home game. Last year we had to go up to New York. And if things stay the same, we'll be heading up to Baltimore, but I do see that in our future. A game versus the Nighthawks. All right, Miss Houston, there go our baby girls down there chopping it up. Looked like that was broken up at the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete pass. Pass intended for number 7, Nooney. Third down.
Oh, well, that's news to me. Definitely. They lost to DC last week, then that should put us in first. I had not looked that up yet, and I appreciate you telling me that. Yeah, I had been meaning to look it up because I just assumed they were gonna win. But yeah, that's a definite plus for us. We've got to go into Louisville and play the Dixies. Derby City Dixies, if I am correct, is who we'll be playing next week, or our next game, because next week may be a bye week. I need to look at the schedule. But what I do know is that that's our next game.
First down.
And then from there, we'll finish off the season against Carolina. Now, I live in the Carolinas myself, so that's one of the closer games to me as far as travel time. But yeah, we'll have to get by that Derby City game, and maybe we can host a playoff game. That's a beautiful thing. All right, the timing is just a bit off on these passes now.
Pass intended for number 7, Nooney.
Which I guess if there's a time to be a little bit off, it would be now.
Second down.
With a big lead, because early in the game, the timing was great. She was hitting everybody all over the field. So maybe we've got in a couple of receivers that aren't as fluid with the quarterback as we had earlier, but we are definitely down to 1 minute and 9 seconds to go, leading 33-14. So there's 109 to go in the game. 109. That off tackle play is blown up. So Atlanta says, you may beat us, but you're not going to destroy us. They are definitely trying to not give up another score. So that will bring
Short
about...
line, stops in the backfield. Timeout by Alabama Fire. Their last timeout of the evening.
As you see, Alabama is calling timeout. So they feel like, hey, Derby City Dynamite, definitely appreciate that. They feel like, hey, we're going to try and turn you over and score again. So there is no quit in them whatsoever. West Palm Beach. Now, West Palm Beach would be Florida. So, okay, we'll see. I still do think it's going to be Baltimore, but okay, now when you're giving those rankings, I'm assuming that that's overall, meaning in D2, like you just said. But when it comes to our division, like at the first round of the playoffs, we would be hosting Baltimore, if I'm correct. Or would we be, is there a team further down the line that we would play? I forget how it went last year as far as the seedings. That's why I'm a little confused as to what I'm saying. I don't want to say anything wrong, but I do know that we ended up having to go up to New York because we lost to Alabama twice. But I think when you're saying number 3, you're saying overall in D2. Also behind Palm Beach and Oklahoma City. Oh, I thought she was going to get through there. She didn't. It's going to be 4th down. Okay.
Positive run by number 6, Cool Breeze.
Yeah, because I think last year, I know the Nebraska Pride or something like that was in the playoffs as well, because I was raised in Omaha, Nebraska, so I do know that they also have made it. But
It is now 4th and 7.
Okay, 4th and 7, and they're going for it, or are they punting? I'm assuming we're punting. If we're going for it, I guess. Oh, there's only 15 seconds. Okay. I was going to say, don't. Yeah, that's offsides. All right, so we're down to 9.8 seconds in this game. So this game is going to end with a score of 33-14, pending any disaster for Atlanta and any type of return for Alabama, or a disaster for Alabama where somehow we go 80 yards.
Right, to all sides on the defense, there is a delay of game on the Atlanta Rage. The clock will be reset for 12 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew Nebraska had made the playoffs, and I knew they had lost. I didn't even realize it was to you guys. So that's cool. If it were to start today, Palm Beach would host Detroit, and Atlanta would be hosting Baltimore. Okay. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna have to pay attention to those brackets because I know last year I was totally confused because I know there's so many teams in so many different areas, and I was wondering how they decided who played who. But yeah, I like that. I just want us to be hosting. All right, that's gonna be it. Well, maybe not because yeah, I forgot. Doggone it. I forgot they got to give them the ball back, so I don't necessarily like that play right there because the clock had stopped running due to the delay of game. I don't think the coaches thought of that either, but that's going to send the defense back out there for one more play. Probably should have punted it away, but
Short run by number 6,
hopefully
Breeze.
there's not a big play on the last play.
Ball.
But there is 5.7 to go, so we can look at some type of strike to the end zone here. See what happens. Okay. Yeah, and I forgot that because yeah, the teams are from all over the country.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
And
this
I'm
is
talking
the
about
last play of
divisions.
the night.
Yeah.
Let's stand to our feet and let's cheer on our Atlanta Rays for their last stop of the night. Let's make some noise.
That's number 3 trying. She's not going to get there, but she's a tough runner.
Short run by number 3, Destiny Nelson. And that brings the game to a complete end. Your Atlanta Rays 33, the visiting Alabama 14. Cheer it up for your squad.
All right. Well, that's going to end the game. That is going to bring the Atlanta
We want to thank
Rays.
everybody in attendance for coming out on this Memorial Day weekend. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to come out tonight and cheer on your Atlanta Rays. Remember, you are being part of history, women in sports.
Hey,
Women
ADS.
don't just play football, they excel at it.
ADS 71, I appreciate that greatly. I will definitely look into that.
Be sure to check out atlrays.com. Be sure to check out all the Atlanta Rays social media pages. Keep up with all the info because we will be back for the playoffs.
Yeah, I definitely
Thank you
appreciate the
again for coming
information.
out tonight. Thank you again for such a great season. And we look forward to having the same support in several weeks for the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, drive safe and have a great night.
ADS 71, you have educated me and I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you stay in contact with this channel because you are a great resource and I thank you. Other than that, yeah, I mean, we look forward to the playoffs coming and you are welcome. Definitely, make sure you do. Now, before everyone leaves, hit that like button, hit that like button. I got 21 people. Before y'all leave, hit the like button on the way out. Appreciate you. But yeah, that's gonna end our stream today. Atlanta 33, Alabama Fire 14. And if you have not subscribed, as you go out, hit that subscription. Go ahead and hit the subscription, subscribe to the channel, and we will be seeing you week after week in this WFA as these Atlanta Rays continue towards the playoffs. Thanks again for tuning in. I want to thank you all for being a part of the live. Niles, my man, I appreciate you, man. Definitely, definitely. Thank you for the acknowledgement, bro. Your daughter's a beast, man. We glad to have her. And, you know, you stay tuned, bro. I got you covered, all right? You are welcome, ADS. I will remember to holler at 62 for you. I will definitely relay a message. You're welcome for the stream, and definitely, if you're not playing, tune in. Even if you're playing, go ahead and watch it after the fact and just say hello. I appreciate you tuning in. So, once again, thank you very much for y'all support. I did get a lot of subscribers from this live, and I appreciate you. And I'll keep trying to improve what I do. Eventually, I'll get more than just my cell phone, have a camera that even is more crisp and detailed and able to do what you all really need. But for right now, we're just starting out, and we're going to improve. So I appreciate you all coming along for the journey. And once again, everybody, please be safe where you are. Whether you're home or not, just be safe, all right? We pray for safety of everybody, all of your children, all of your family members. We look forward to seeing you again, okay? This is GD Sports Network. I'm going to be signing out. Now, I will say this is one thing I love about this league. After every game, all the ladies meet at the center because it's all about, in their opinion, it's all about women's football. Win, lose, or draw. I know in the pros and the men's league, you know, you have some people meet in the center, maybe do a prayer or whatever, but I think this is like a total group huddle where the whole concept is that they are supporting each other no matter what. Win, lose, or draw, tough game, tough win, tough loss, great win. You know, they support each other. It's all about women's football. So I do love that about this league. And if we had more of this in society in general, man, what a place we could be. So I definitely appreciate this. See, at the big huddle, they all yell out women's football as they walk off. So sportsmanship at its finest, because we all know football is not a game that is easily played when your whole goal is to move someone else against their will. So to be able to do that at the end of the game, man, much love for you ladies. All right, once again, GD Sports Network, I'm going to be signing off. On your way out, like and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.